Hi there! Today I have an easy to make one-pot recipe. We're making one dish beefy rice casserole, and I have a feeling that after you serve it for the first time, it will become a new family favorite. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, so we need to use a large oven-proof pot, like this one. To start, I have 6 cups of shredded green cabbage. You could use red cabbage, or for convenience, you can buy a 14-ounce bag of coleslaw mix. That's sold by the bagged lettuce in the produce aisle. Now, the beauty of this dish is that the cabbage cooks for so long, it practically disappears into the casserole. So picky eaters might not even realize they're getting a serving of veggies. Next, I have 1 cup of uncooked brown rice. I always have brown rice in my pantry as it's very affordable. It's a great whole grain that can be used in so many different ways. Whole grains can help keep you feeling fuller, longer, which is a bonus when managing your weight. So I'm going to layer my rice over the cabbage, just like that. And next I have 1 pound of extra lean ground sirloin that I'll layer over the rice. So we're just adding layer on top of layer. Very nice. I buy lean or extra lean ground beef or ground turkey at the store, as those choices tend to be lower in saturated fat. And if there's a sale, I often buy an extra pound and freeze it. And here's a good tip. When defrosting meat, chicken, or fish, always do so in your refrigerator overnight. This food safety method can help prevent the growth of bacteria that can lead to foodborne illnesses. Now, I'll add 1 10-ounce can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, which I usually can find in my ethnic food aisle at my grocery store. And lastly, I'll add 1 14.5-ounce can of low-sodium beef broth. This will help to cook all of this together. I'll cover this and into the oven it goes. And I'll let that cook for 40 minutes, and then I'll give it a stir, cover it up again, and cook for an additional hour or until the rice is tender and the liquid is absorbed. We want the internal temperature to be at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So my casserole is done cooking, the rice is perfect, and now it's time for some beans. Here I have 1 15-ounce can of black-eyed peas that I've rinsed and drained. When buying canned beans, compare food labels and choose products with the lowest amount of sodium. I always rinse them well under cold water and drain them, as you can get rid of some of the sodium that way. You can use any kind of bean in this recipe, from pinto to kidney to Great Northern white beans. Pick your favorite. Okay, I'll give this a mix. And just mix all of those beans in. And then I'll give it a little try. You know, I don't think it even needs any salt, but I will add a few dashes of black pepper, which is about 1/4 of a teaspoon. And mix that in. And now we're ready to eat. I like to serve this meal with either a simple salad or some cut up carrots and pepper sticks. If you have any leftovers, this freezes very well and can be used for dinner another night during the week when you don't have time to cook. I hope you get to make this one dish beefy rice casserole for you and your family soon. Thanks for watching.